Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this public meeting of the Mayor and Council. At this time, I would ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer and/or reflection as we think about the nearly 800,000 men and women of law enforcement who protect communities like ours across our country. Thank you. At this time, for a treat, I'm going to ask former Police Chief Frank Papapietro to come forward and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
In honor of America, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, all our first responders.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving us the honor.
Thank you.
Please note the fire exits behind you into the main parking lot, and to my left, your right, into the main courtroom hallway. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and attend any meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with this act, the Mayor and Council of the Borough of New Milford have caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted in the Borough Hall, and notices have been sent to the record in the Ridgewood News. The mission of this governing body is to provide essential services through the establishment and implementation of public policy that will safeguard the infrastructure, provide fair, honest, courteous, and professional services, establish a sense of trust and accomplishment between all residents, and through research and prudent planning, seek to minimize risk while improving our services. We are sensitive to the needs and satisfaction of our taxpayers, while realizing that this governing body cannot be all things to all people, within the revenue constraints imposed by state mandates, economic conditions, and prevailing attitudes about taxation. At this time, I would ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Councilwoman San Newsom.
Here.
Councilwoman Rocky Hurley. Councilwoman Duffy.
Here.
Councilman Grotzky.
Here.
Councilman Seymour.
Here.
Council President Grant.
Here.
Mayor Petrino.
Here. Okay, we have a lot going on, so before we start, I have a couple of housekeeping things. The first thing is, may I get a motion to add Resolution 2024:216, which authorizes the disposal of surplus property?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And may I have a motion to remove new business item number 2 and table it to next month's meeting in closed session?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Okay, so the first thing we have up tonight is the 11U 2024 Little League Spring Champions and the 14U 2024 Little League Summer Champions. Any of the coaches would like to come up, help me hand out certificates, say a few words? Brophy jumps up first, of course.
Just real quick, really proud of these kids. They worked hard. They get better every month. We work hard. It was a great season, and I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Go Knights.
When I call your name, come on up, get your certificate, and then just stand in the front so we can grab a picture. Stephen Barasetic. Dominic Basillo. Justin Brophy. Mason Caruso. Hannah Gomez. Lucas Lombardi. Nicholas Marks. Bryce Navarro. Jacob Pericoco. Justin Spurl Jr. Bryant Vasquez. And Evan Wagner. Congratulations.
Football players with me. Go shoot it up and go win.
Anything you'd like to say about the team?
Once again, congrats to the 11U Knights, and also congrats to the 14U Summer Knights. Third championship. Congratulations. The best of luck in high school. He's not here. He's here.
Azariah Cross. Dylan Andrews. Jack Stuckey. James Burns. Jesse Brophy. Kyle Dunn. Logan Masukia. Sawyer Hodo. Congratulations, gentlemen. Okay, real pause for 2 minutes, so you guys can go celebrate. Yeah. Okay.
Mayor, you want to let people know, there's a lot of people, you want to let people know their seats? I think there's still people out there. That's real.
I just get everybody in.
Yeah, let's get everyone in. Take it away, Chief.
Okay. All right, good evening and welcome. It's a big night for the police department here. We're going to be swearing in some people and making some promotions, but first of all, I'd like to acknowledge some retired law enforcement in the room, mostly NMPD. Retired Chief Pop Pietro, retired Captain Kevin Keene, retired Captain Jones, retired Lieutenant Lamorges, retired Captain Doobie, recently retired Lieutenant Maroney, very recently. I think that's it. Did I forget anyone? And Mr. Carlino is retired Deputy Chief from the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office. So it's great to have you guys supporting us here, even in retirement. Tonight we're swearing in two SLEO-1s and our newest fully sworn officer. And we'll also be making 2 promotions to fill our police department table of organization. I'd like to thank the mayor and council for their continued support of the police department. Supervision within the police department is important and it's necessary to maintain public safety and to keep the department running efficiently. SLEO-1s. What's a SLEO-1? A SLEO-1 is a special law enforcement officer who are uniformed but unarmed. They assist the department with traffic control, assist at borough events. They assist during large storms and flooding, which unfortunately we have a lot of. And they assist us wherever and whenever we need extra personnel. We started the SLEO-1 program a year ago, and it's been really successful. Tonight, we're excited to add 2 more officers to our SLEO ranks. I invite Aaron Brennan and I invite Brian Johnson up with his family first to be sworn in up on the dais here with Mayor Petrino. So Brian Johnson, come on up. So why don't you guys just come around? Yeah.
You're going to be in the middle. I state your name.
I, Brian Johnson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department,
and the rules and regulations of the Milford Police Department,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true
faith and allegiance
faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do solemnly swear
And I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
Special Law Enforcement Officer Class 1,
the Special Law Enforcement Officer Class 1,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Nice and dry. It's always paperwork. Thank you. Good luck. You guys.
Okay, Aaron Brennan and her family can come up, be sworn in.
Yeah. Yeah. That is not fair. That's not This is what we're using for now. I have it. No one knows. Okay.
So you can raise your right hand and put your left hand.
Yeah. Left hand on Bible, raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Aaron Brennan,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department.
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department.
And I will bear true faith and allegiance
And I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do solemnly swear
And I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of the Office of Special Law Enforcement Officer Class 1. Special Law Enforcement Officer
of
Class
the
1.
Office of Special Law Enforcement Class 1,
According to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Our SLEOs start the academy October 1st and attend for 6 weeks, and then they'll be ready to go for to help us out with some winter events, snowstorms. Next, we'll be swearing in our newest full-time officer, Officer Samantha Howard. Samantha attended the University of New Haven, where she earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. She interviewed very well with us and proved herself to be a strong, standout candidate for the position. She started her career with us on September 3rd and is currently going through a departmental orientation. She will be attending the police academy starting on October 24th. And I invite Samantha and her family forward to be sworn in.
I state your name.
I, Samantha Howard,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department,
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do solemnly swear
And I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of police officer
of police officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Officer Howard. Now we will be swearing in Detective Sam Gerace to the rank of sergeant. Detective Gerace started his career in New Milford PD in June of 2015. He worked as a patrol officer until June of 2021, when he was assigned to the Detective Bureau. Detective Gerace is also a member of the Bergen County Regional SWAT Team, of who there's some representatives of here tonight. And he also trains New Milford Police Department officers in firearms and tactics. He does a great job, and he's a great leader. He used to be the PBA president, did a great job with that, too. I invite Sergeant Gerace and his family forward to be sworn in.
I,
State your name.
Sam Gerace,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department,
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
And I do solemnly swear
And I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all the duties
of the office of Police Department Sergeant
of the office of Police Department Sergeant
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my
So
ability.
help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Remember, all the glitters isn't gold.
Congratulations to Sergeant Gerace. Look forward to him being a sergeant here. Now, a final thing, we will swear in Sergeant Brian Carlino to the rank of lieutenant. Sergeant Carlino started his career in New Milford PD in December of 2010. I was his training officer. That was fun. He worked in patrol till being assigned to the Detective Bureau in January of 2018. He was promoted to sergeant in February of 2021, and in his new rank as a lieutenant, Lieutenant Carlino will run a patrol squad, be assigned as an internal affairs investigator, and take on more administrative duties. He's shown himself to have high integrity. He's been there with a lot of serious calls in the past, and proven that he can handle the job. So I invite him and his family up to be sworn in.
Yep. Raise your right hand.
I, Brian Carlino,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the rules and regulations of the Milford Police Department,
and the rules and regulations of the New Milford Police Department,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people,
And I do solemnly swear
and I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of Police Department Lieutenant
of Police Department Lieutenant
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Sorry.
Congratulations. Yeah, got it.
Congratulations to Lieutenant Carlino, and thank you again to the mayor and council for letting us do this here and interrupt your important meeting. And I think usually take a quick break now, and if you're not going to stay for the rest of the meeting, you can exit the room.
I just want to say, we want to thank the police department for all they do in our town. We have a really good relationship, and, so if you look around at the people in this room, these are the people that are responsible for me being able to go to other towns and say, my town's safer than yours. These people right here. So I want to thank you very much. We're going to take a 2-minute break so everyone can go, unless you have to, if not, you got to stay for the rest of the meeting.
Our mayor's better.
Hello. Thank you for being here with us today. Thanks for
Right, see
That's exciting. I used to do a job when I was in business, but why not? Well, they called me very early, and I wanted to wait until September to start. When did it
We gotta just get a house confetti machine.
Right at that awkward time when no one knows what to grab again.
Right. Just confetti goes.
Are you gonna stop? How are you?
While everybody was in here, corking food and Indian Bank was being robbed.
The other stuff, I just...
I just want to say this anymore, Mayor. What's the agenda today?
We did all the good stuff. You want to do it tonight?
No, I work today, George. It's a long day. Good, yeah, fine. What you guys doing? Good to see you out there. Good?
making it happen.
You're rising in the ranks the more we hire, right?
Yeah, more hires.
Well, that cleared the room, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Can we ask if anyone's here for the...
You can ask.
No one will be. Someone gets in, they're here for some kind of...
There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm so happy that you were able to get here. I'm so sorry.
No,
I had
actually,
no idea we
they
had
should move down the hall. They need to open that door because it's an open meeting. Right.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Hello.
How have you been?
I'm good, how are you?
Yes, how have you been?
How are you? I'm good, how are you?
They changed our PD
I
count.
know.
Me and Navarro.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
How's the program?
Good. Good. There's about 9 clients now.
Okay.
So, but they're doing well. We have one graphic already.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Any of mine?
Yeah, first one. And so,
Good.
graduated. Yeah.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah, very excited. So,
Welcome.
thank you.
Okay, moving on. We're going to move on to appointments. May I get a motion to appoint Andrew Teahan to Fire Company Number 1?
I make a motion, Mayor, I have the application, I'll present it to you.
May I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to appoint Judith Fremantle to the Board of Health?
Yeah, could you close it, please?
Yeah, I think we gotta close it just for a minute.
Close it. Too late. So moved.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. We're going to close it. May I get a motion to appoint Brett Thompson to the Public Events Committee?
Motion? Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Well, thank you very much, Andrew, Judith, and Brett, for serving your borough. Now we're going to move on to proclamation. Office of the Mayor proclamation. Whereas, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, when we reflect on the trends in breast cancer research, prevention, treatment, and whereas, according to the National Cancer Institute, more than 360,000 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer, and more than 42,000 will die of the disease in 2024. Whereas breast cancer is the most common type of non-skin cancer in women in the United States, accounting for 30% of all new female cancers, and is second only to lung cancer as a cause of cancer death in American women. Whereas being female and older in age are the main risk factors for breast cancers. And whereas regular screening and early detection, followed by timely treatment upon diagnosis, can significantly improve a patient's chance of survival. Whereas Breast Cancer Awareness Month is an opportunity to honor the courage and strength of all who are battling this terrible disease and remember loved ones whose lives have been affected by breast cancer, and to commend the skilled medical professionals and dedicated researchers who provide quality treatment and care to women and men across the country. And whereas Breast Cancer Awareness Month is an opportunity to unite all citizens in our community to prevent breast cancer deaths through increased education and regular screenings. Now therefore I, Mayor Michael Petrino, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2024 as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand this 23rd day of September 2024. So we know a very special person in our community, and privately I will be presenting it to them. Okay, unfinished business. May I get a motion for the approval of the minutes from September 9th, 2024, work and closed session meetings?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
And one abstention. They are still in the hallway.
Yes.
Nobody wants to leave?
Try again.
That's
No,
okay.
no, no.
That's okay. Okay. Under new business, item number 1 is Children's Aid and Family Services, Director of Recovery Support Services Administrator.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I reached out, the mayor and I had talked about the placement of Narcan in borough buildings, and it was something that I also talked to somebody from the Municipal Alliance about, and he had mentioned to me that some of the other municipalities in the area had already been through some of these efforts, and in that quest to find information, I found Children's Aid and Family Services, and they were very helpful and filled me in on the things that they could do to help us out in this regard, and kindly offered on a very last minute notice to have Jessica Fernandez, the Director of Recovery Support Services, attend our meeting tonight in case anybody had any questions or if there was anything that you'd like to share with us.
Well, first, thank you.
No problem. If you can just come up to the podium, that'd be great.
Thank you for putting this together. This is something that's really been important. It's something that we've been doing in several different municipalities right now. It started off with the county, and so when that started, it kind of allowed other towns to really realize that this is such a life-saving mechanism that can be implemented in different AED boxes for the public to have access to. So Hackensack kind of spearheaded doing it. I know Ridgewood has implemented it in places. Upper Saddle River just passed a resolution. So several other towns are doing this and really turning to Children's Aid to kind of have the training piece of this. And so this training is important for, everyone to know that Narcan is safe to use. It's something that is really simple and effective. And by knowing all of those extra tools allows a person to feel more comfortable. So we're able to provide that training to give that education piece of opioid education and awareness and things like that, and then how to administer Narcan. So we've been very happy to do this in different towns, and we're happy for New Milford to kind of bring this on board. So thank you.
And there's a resolution on tonight's agenda.
I just want to personally welcome you to New Milford. I've had the honor and privilege of previously working with you in our courts, and I've seen the work that you do. It's tremendous. Couldn't be happier that you're here in New Milford. Thank you on behalf of our community.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I was just saying, New Milford, like other communities, we're not immune to tragedy. So anything we can do to help save a life, we want to be a part of.
Thank you. And whatever we can do to help.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So kind of walk us through how we request the training and then how do you implement the training? Is it with employees or the general public or?
Yeah, so it seems like every town kind of creates what they want individually. So we've done this in Montvale where they had a resolution, and then we went, I personally went to Borough Hall and I did training for their staff. So that was very unique where it was for the staffing, but then also other towns will put it where it's open to the public and to their community. and then they might collaborate with another organization, whether it be a library or a certain location that could be open to the public, for them to have a training hosted for people who live in the town of where the resolution is passed. And so people are really turning to using opioid settlement funding to provide this training and pay for it, so that it's something that's paid for by the community to support the community and those who are around. It also kind of allows for a sense of awareness and support from the town itself to individuals who might be struggling. So it's really kind of a nice thing to do. So what typically happens is, after a resolution is passed, someone like Christine would reach out to myself, and then I would coordinate a training that might be during the daytime, during the evening time, several different trainings for up to 20 people, and then we would do a 1-hour training. We would provide any types of questions or anything like that, and then each participant would get a Narcan kit with also the 24/7 hotline for our organization that can be accessible 24/7, 7 days a week, to any individual in Bergen County that might be struggling or need addiction support. So we want to make sure there's no resource that's left unknown, and so each person would get a Narcan kit, they would get a hotline card, they might get like a fentanyl testing package if they need one for them or their loved one, and then they'll be able to take that with them. If that were to be utilized, they can call the hotline, they can replenish. If they needed additional training, Christine can reach out to a schedule and do those types of things.
Sounds excellent.
Thank you.
One of the other things that you had mentioned was that also available to attend events at, that we might be having, whether it's National Night Out or our Adam event.
Yes, I know we were on National Night Out. You guys had it, right? It wasn't rained out? We were there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I do have some things that I can leave behind also. I have kind of like a pack of what the Narcan kit would look like when it gets distributed. We have some posters, some hotline cards, and things like that I can leave behind.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Of course, no problem.
So much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there any other questions, or we move on? Good? Okay. Item number 2 was tabled until our next meeting, so we're going to jump to item number 3, which is schedule updates. Okay, Saturday, September 28th is another one of the Mayor's Walk and Talks, sponsored by the New Milford Mayor's Wellness Campaign. This will start at 11 a.m. in the YMCA parking lot.
And so far, we've had really great weather.
Absolutely, and good turnout. So Friday and Saturday, September 27th, 28th, is the Friends of the Library book sale, sponsored by the Friends of the Library. On Friday, it is from 12 to 4 p.m., and on Saturday, it is from 10 to 4 p.m., and it's at the New Milford Public Library. Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and the 29th, is the townwide garage sale, sponsored by the Friends of the Library, and that will be all day.
And maps will be available at the library at 8 a.m. on Saturday. And hopefully we'll be able to get them on the borough website on Friday.
On Sunday, September 29th, is the Northern New Jersey Walk for Apraxia. It's our second annual walk. It'll start at 8 a.m. at the New Milford High School football field. For more information, you can go to the Northern New Jersey Apraxia social media pages. On Saturday, October 5th, is New Milford's annual Clean Communities Day, sponsored by New Milford Clean Communities, New Milford Environmental and Energy Commission, and the New Milford DPW. It'll be from 9 to 12 p.m. at the DPW, and the rain date for that will be Sunday, October 6th. On Sunday, October 13th, is our annual Fire Awareness Day, sponsored by the New Milford Fire Department. It'll take place from 1 to 4 p.m. in the Knightsfield parking lot. On Thursday, October 17th, is our Lantern Tour, sponsored by the New Milford Historic Preservation Commission. The time will be from 7 to 9 p.m., and it'll take place at the French Burying Ground, or the French Huguenot Cemetery. On Tuesday, October 29th, is New Milford's annual Domestic Violence Symposium, sponsored by the Borough of New Milford and the New Milford Public School District. It'll be from 6 to 9 p.m.?
About 6 to 8:30.
6 to 8:30 p.m. in the New Milford High School Auditorium. And that event will also be live streamed, correct?
Yes, and it's also a partnership with our police department.
And the police department, correct. Was there any events that I failed to mention, or that are coming up?
There are several events upcoming events at the library. The first one will be on September 25th at 6:30 p.m. That's this Wednesday. It's called Yankee Baseball from the Oregon Bench, and it's with Ed Alstrom. The event is free.
Go Yanks.
On Wednesday, October 9th at 1 p.m., there will be a Japanese tea ceremony led by Mashiko Tomioka, and that's free. On Sunday, October 27th at 2 p.m., the All Seasons Chamber Players will be at the library performing, and the concert is free. It is sponsored by the Friends of the Library. And on October 28th, which is a Friday, from 1 to 4, ARP is giving a smart drivers course with Larry Finch. There is a fee for that. It does not go to the library, it goes to ARP and or Larry Finch. I'm not sure, but the library doesn't charge. So those are the 4 upcoming events at the library. Thank you.
Excellent. Anything else? Okay.
Mayor, just to add to the Lincoln report, that there'll be stories that are going to be told that have been found, that have, old past from years ago. And also there'll be donuts.
And apple cider.
And apple cider.
Yes.
Apple cider and donuts, so don't forget.
Absolutely. Okay. Move on to item number 4, which is the administrator's report.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Starting with the engineering report, the NJDOT Steuben rehabilitation and for various roads, including Clinton, Linwood, and Roosevelt. We're waiting on a design proposal from the engineer. The French Brook, the base mapping has been completed and design is underway. We anticipate completion of the design and DEP permit documents by the end of October. Boulevard Phase 2, the concrete work began today with milling and paving scheduled to follow. The volleyball court at Kennedy Field Sports Complex, the design is scheduled for completion by the first week in October. Hardcastle Pond improvements, the grant application was submitted to the Bergen County Open Space May 3rd, and we're still awaiting a determination. And the NJDOT 2025 road resurfacing, we submitted an application for resurfacing of Marion, Roslyn, and Monroe, and this application was submitted July 1st, and we are awaiting a determination. The contract for the electric vehicle charging stations at Borough Hall, Knights Field, and the library was signed September 1st, and the contractor is working preliminarily with the utility company and preparing the plans. Work should begin within the next 6 months with completion shortly thereafter. The borough has been awarded a $139,367 Bergen County Community Development Block Grant for the conversion of 2 public restrooms on the first floor of the Borough Hall to make them ADA accessible. Through the efforts of the New Milford Environmental and Energy Commission, the borough has been awarded a $10,000 Community Energy Planning Grant from the State of New Jersey Board of Public Utilities for the development of a community energy plan to meet the goals of the state's energy master plan. There's a flu vaccine clinic scheduled for Thursday, October 3rd at the New Milford Senior Center from 9:30 to 1 p.m. Pre-registration is preferred, but walk-ins will be welcome. And you need to contact the health department if you'd like to register. Vote by mail ballots for the November general election have been mailed by the Bergen County Elections Division. They were supposedly going out today, but I've heard from people that they've already been received. So we'll see. All voters with active vote by mail requests will receive a ballot. The deadline to apply for a vote by mail ballot for the November general election is October 29th, and the deadline to register to vote for the November general election is Tuesday, October 15th. The only other thing on my report is to remind everybody that our next meeting is a work session and it is scheduled for Wednesday, October 16th, because we are closed for Columbus Day on the 14th, Monday the 14th.
Any questions for the administrator? And we could add that the paving on Madison Avenue came out very well. And I noticed that there's new berms along Madison Avenue, which hopefully will thwart the idling of buses by a certain giant bus company. New Jersey Transit. Okay. Everyone has a chance to look at the resolutions. Are there any that need to be pulled for further discussion and or vote? Okay. Council committee reports. May I get a motion to file committee reports with the borough clerk to be spread in full upon the minutes?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, let's go around real quick and give some updates, and let's start with Council President Hetty Grant.
Thank you. Well, I just mentioned all the programs at the library. I'd also like to note that the meshing of the work between the Teaneck library staff and the Milford staff is doing really well. The extra hours that the library is open because Teaneck is here are very much appreciated by the patrons, and everything is going swimmingly well. And the library just received $4,000 grant from NVE, again. And the library director, Terry McCall, and the Board of Trustees President, Armini Urena, went today for a photo op and to collect the check. So that's very exciting.
What is it for? Anything in particular?
Anything we want to do. We don't know what criteria they use. We don't know how it came about. Maybe they'll find out more today. I didn't speak with them this afternoon, but it just...
Tomorrow's there gonna be like ATM machines all over the library.
Probably. So that was exciting.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Councilman Seymour.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, the New Milford High School had its back-to-school night last week, so it's an exciting time for our students to go back to school, an exciting time for, of course, all of our families. And in addition, I think that the entire community is looking forward to all of the upcoming back-to-school nights as well, including at the middle school and the elementary schools as well. And I would also just thank you. I've gotten great feedback from our residents with respect to the Mayor's Walk and your wellness campaign, inspiring people to become more active. So I think that's going tremendously well. I just want to compliment you, Mayor, and also thank you for your program. And just to follow up on the Domestic Violence Symposium, some brief additional details for anyone who isn't aware. This is our 6th annual Domestic Violence Awareness Symposium. It will be at the New Milford High School in the auditorium, starting at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, October 29th. It will both be live streamed to the school district's YouTube channel and also open for public attendance. This year's speaker is Alexis Rulin from Ramapo College, who is special and has a tremendous story to share with the community. Her ex-boyfriend was sentenced to a 7-year prison sentence this past April, with credit to be given to the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office for a job well done. And I would also just mention, Mayor, that we have the support and sponsorship this year of the New York Giants, of which we're also very appreciative.
Excellent.
So thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. Thank you. Councilman Grosky.
Thank you, Mayor. I have the latest report as of August for our commingled and mixed paper. Through the month of August, our total has been $19,061, as opposed to last year, which was $38,165. So we're ahead of the game by approximately $9,000. As far as solid waste tonnage, unfortunately, I don't have the good news on that one. This year, through August, we're at $357,404,000 compared to last year of $290,479, an increase of approximately, so far through August, $67,000. This is partially due because of, as of June 1st, our tonnage increased on our contract. We were going from 86.34 per ton up to 92.24 per ton. So, unfortunately, our solid waste spending has gone up over last year. That's my report.
Thank you. Councilwoman Duffy.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to comment on the Board of Health running the flu clinic on October 3rd, just to impress upon the general public, make sure you get your flu shots no matter where you go, but please remember to do that. October is a good month for that. I encourage everyone also to attend the fire awareness presentation. It's always a lot of fun with the kids, looking at all the apparatus, but it's also in a year when our fire department is looking for some new equipment. They can educate us on some of the duties of each of these apparatus that they have. They're quite busy. They've, in the last couple of weeks, had 2 house fires, and they may have even had one tonight. I heard a ton of sirens going off. So that was busy for them. I also attended the property maintenance call this month, and I just have to compliment them. They are diligent in answering complaints, giving warnings, and they always follow up. And the work is seamless between the two health inspectors as well as the New Milford Police Department. So, good for them. Three or four departments working together, and the town shows it. So, that is my report.
Thank you. Councilwoman Siraki Heard.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple, I think you've discussed everything that's going on with Lantern Tour and everything else, so I don't need to go over that. But there are a couple of dates here I have from the Senior Center, just for everyone to be aware of it, that they're, October 1st, there'll be new voting machines and procedures. We'll be able to go over that with you guys. October 3rd is the flu clinic, as Randy said. October 8th is the senior field day at the Connolly Field with ice cream trucks. Games. Okay. October 15th is the Italian-American celebration and pizza party. October 23rd is a New York City bus trip to see The Notebook. November 7th is the police department tour. November 12th is the Bergen County office to discuss the Medicare education and updates, because I know they're changing that a lot. That's confusing. November 23rd is the holiday bus tour to Huntington Playhouse. And on December 10th is the senior holiday luncheon at St. Barry's on Newbridge. And December 20th is Mrs. Claus' appearance in the holiday brunch. So our senior center is pretty active.
I would say.
Yeah. Pretty active.
I don't know, too. I've been hearing rumors that there's going to be a presentation by the dance troupe in the senior center.
Oh, I heard that too.
I'm dusting off my tap shoes.
I'm getting my camera out for that.
I'm gonna get a big.
I'm not telling you when it's going to be.
Or where?
I just want the ice cream truck. Councilwoman Sandhausen.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to follow up to the already mentioned grant award for the community energy planning. Just want to let the community know that this is going to be a really great opportunity for community engagement in supporting and working with the Environmental and Energy Commission and the Borough of New Milford. This program is to reduce emissions, greenhouse emissions, by targeting efforts to increase renewable energy, and it's very locally centered and focused. So looking forward to a lot of community engagement in the planning process. And the New Milford Green Team celebrates a bronze award from Sustainable Jersey. So thank you very much. Thank you to the borough employees who participate in providing reports. The Green Team is very honored to be able to submit all of the great things that are happening that you've been listening to throughout this evening. So one of the achievements is that it's 150 points for a bronze certification, and New Milford qualified with 210. So we achieved 210 points, and it takes 350 points to reach silver. So we're stretching. We have a ways to go. And not everything that we submitted got approved, so there will be an opportunity to review and go over those things and head for silver. So thank you very much, everyone. It's a good comments and achievements for the borough, and it shows the residents that the borough is really meeting standards that are set.
Excellent. My report under Historic Newbridge Lending, they are continuing to finalize the plans for the new museum that'll be going up. And they are doing lots of landscaping going on, taking care of old trees, dead trees, and some of the walkways and pathways. Councilman Seymour mentioned back to school night. I attended back to school night at the high school last week, and I must say that there's a lot of good things going on at the Milford High School. It's pretty amazing. And I want to thank them and the school district for all that they're doing. And a big shout out to the Milford High School sports this year. Every team is doing well, particularly the football team, which is 3-0. And we're looking forward to the next game, which is going to be this Saturday at 3 p.m. This Saturday is actually New Milford Field Day. So every team that the high school has will have a home game. So there's a schedule all day long, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, going until after the football game. So you can catch volleyball, soccer, football, and whatever else they have in between. So it should be a great, fun-filled, green and white weekend.
And Mayor, I'd also just point out the new superintendent is tremendous. Very knowledgeable,
Yes.
very nice, extremely approachable. So I'd just like to welcome Peter Galasso to New Milford. He's going to do a great job.
Yes, we are looking forward to our relationship with him and going forward, and I see good things happening. Okay, at this time, may I get a motion to open to the public?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments regarding the good and welfare of the Borough of New Milford, we invite you to come up to the podium, and we'll give you 5 minutes. Seeing that there is no member of the public that wishes to come forward, I'd ask for a motion to close the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to approve resolutions 2024:210 through 2024:216, which was the new one that was added in the beginning of the meeting?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Is there any other business before this council? If not, I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us in person as well as watching us on YouTube.
Michael.
Enjoy the fall.
Last resolution.
Let's go night.
Congratulations.
It is